I hope you're all doing well and had a lovely weekend. So I was supposed to do a video at the weekend, but I have been hit with the worst case. I've never suffered from it before, really. Hay fever. So I finally managed to get something today. My eyes are swollen. I've got like no makeup on at the minute. I stuck a bit of lippy on because when I started filming myself, I was like, I'm going to frighten people. I look like I'm dead. I've got a little bit of colour from the sun where we were out and about Saturday. So I've got a little bit of a pink nose, but the rest of me, I just, whitewashed. It's horrible hay fever. For all these years, I've kind of like when people have had it at work, you think, oh God, you're whinging over nothing. But honestly, the last few days, I can't breathe properly. So I'm going to be very husky. But this is a short video anyway. I'm going to be doing a longer video tomorrow to talk about the Top Gun premiere or the Maverick premiere, and then obviously to do with the reality TV show, because I did get some magic names off of some of you for their reality TV show ideas. But this video has just come up because, well, I've got to share it with you. It's possibly one of the most cringiest moments where I actually felt sorry for Meghan myself. And so firstly, we had the royal garden party and we had the hostess with the mostess, the lovely Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, taking up the main central role, as it were. She was hosting and in place of the Queen. So again, this is a wonderful thing for Catherine. It just shows the senior position that she's in and how much she's loved and admired and respected by the Queen herself. Sophie and Edward were also in attendance. And it obviously didn't go unnoticed in Montecito. We know that they do a lot of stuff where the light, even from my ring light's hurting my eyes. I keep looking down. But yeah, so they obviously are jealous of Catherine and William. They try and outdo them. They try and be like their own version of the royal family, which, they said they weren't going to do that. But like everything they said they weren't going to do, they did anyway. So what went round on social media a few days ago was this. On behalf of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Los Padres Polo team, you are cordially invited to an afternoon at the Polo. Right? And it's them trying to be like they're still members of the royal family, isn't it? Tea, like a tea party, a garden party. As it turns out, sleuths and other people on social media were pointing out the fact that what happens is at this particular polo, it was held, they said, for a charity event. And it's not Harry and Meghan that were hosting it. Basically, people can rent out their own tents and sections. So Harry and Meghan probably had their own little section, and obviously they're going to be filming for Netflix, which would explain why Meghan was dressed up to the nines. Now, someone had posted on Instagram that they were so excited about going and they were going to wear this hat that they previously worn to a posh party. I think it was to do in celebration of the Queen's birthday. So, the invite, the dress code was supposed to be hats. So Meghan and Abigail Spencer rock up in hats. Now, what do I think about this outfit? I think Abigail looks really lovely. She's obviously dressed up quite a lot, which is odd because when you look at the other people that were there at the polo match, it turns out it's not as posh as you think, or I thought. I think in my head, I thought it'd be like Pretty Women. And so did Meghan, clearly. She's gone with the polka dots. And lots of people have referenced this, but it's the shorts. Meghan's got very, very slim legs, and these are giant culotte-like shorts. They look ridiculous on her. And you see them here when she's going up the steps. From the waist up, she looks lovely. She looks Hollywood glamour. It reminded me of a look that she sported at the Invictus Games, where she was wearing that white dress with the cutout. The red lipstick, the sunglasses, the side swept over hair. She looked beautiful. But from the waist down, it didn't work. Black shorts maybe would have looked a lot classier, but stiletto heels walking across polo fields, what could possibly go wrong there with grass? Rebel Wilson was there and she got a photograph with Prince Harry. As you can see, people were dressed nicely, but they were not dressed to the extent that Meghan and Abigail had gone to. I think Meghan hopefully thought that people would dress up, hence why she's wearing a hat. Bearing in mind that Meghan, when she attended engagements with the Queen herself, she refused to wear a hat. So it is kind of funny to see her now doing this. But that's not where the fun starts or stops. Firstly, we have got the photographs of Meghan leading Harry round when he's still talking to people. This is quite a common thing that she did when she was part of the royal family. She's, you know, Harry's clearly still talking to people. Meghan's on the move and he's being towed along as he goes. But what actually happened at the Polo event, I will show you with photographs first. And basically, Meghan was there and she handed the Polo team the gifts. And for a bunch of people that apparently have won the trophy, none of them look particularly happy. But she went on stage in front of them and handed them the gift. You think, fine, okay. And she's giving them all a kiss as she goes along. There she is giving Nacho a kiss. And then she goes along to Harry, who she grabs with double-handed to the face. This is actually quite a dominant thing, and it's definitely for the photos. You know, it's a double face hold. You will kiss me and everyone's going to see it. But as she pulls away from him, she wipes off the lipstick. But then as she goes to the side of him, so they're now all lined up on stage, she then starts pouring at Harry's chest and trying to tell him, Harry, no, you've still got more lipstick. And she rubs it off of him. I mean, I was relieved at the time that she wasn't actually getting out a handkerchief from her pocket, spitting on it like your granny used to do, and come here, let me clean that off for you. But you can see when you freeze frame it, Harry's reactions are not that of like, oh, thanks. It might be in a way where it's like kids to their mum, oh yeah, all right, mum, get off. But it wasn't in a way that you'd expect a romantic husband and wife moment. He doesn't seem that impressed, but as I said, when you look at the facial expressions of all of the Polo players, they don't seem particularly happy. Maybe they didn't want to be filmed for Netflix. But then what happens is one of the most cringiest things I've ever seen. I felt sorry for Meghan. I didn't think it was possible that I could feel sorry for Meghan, but as it turns out, I can. And Meghan basically starts shuffling up to the middle. I think it was Nacho that first directed her to get her in the middle, which is all well and good when they were all standing there and posing for photographs or for Netflix. But then the boys wanted to hold the trophy, obviously recreating here what you see at a lot of polo matches. But funnily enough, at the same polo club, the Santa Barbara Polo Club, years previously, you had Catherine and William there. So you can see here, you know, she gives William a kiss, no different to Meghan. But when the boys all hold up the trophy, Catherine sinks herself down low as she goes in front of them. Meghan doesn't budge. If anything, the boys shove their hands across her face, shove her out of the way. And I'm showing you these photographs now. I have got the clip. And it was just absolutely cringeworthy. I personally didn't think that I would ever feel embarrassed for her after I watched this video. This is when Meghan was part of Suits and they went and they do these tours where they go visit troops abroad, you know, lift spirits and stuff. And she was singing, they were singing White Christmas. No one wants to sing with her. You can see here, she turns to the guy to sort of like the right of her and he pretends to play air drums to not actually like let her touch him. She's rocking back and forth. She's out of sync with everyone. It's like that she wasn't particularly liked. This is the new clip. This one had me literally cringing so much, my jaw hurt. So obviously she's there and she's beginning to sort of like shuffle in there. And then, you know, Harry comes to the idea, right, let's lift the trophy. Any normal person would get out the way. She's had her shots with them. Get out the way, let the boys hold the trophy or get to the front of them and sink down. No, Meghan's there and she's like, oh no, my hat, not my hat. It was comedic, but embarrassing and cringeworthy. And I just really wanted to share it with you. As I said, I'm not firing on all cylinders at the moment. I've taken some painkillers. I've got a rather nasty headache coming. But I will be back with you tomorrow for a longer video for definite. As I said, just this hay fever has definitely got the best of me today. But I hope you enjoyed the clips and you're not all cringing too much. But you can see why social media just erupted with laughter. People didn't know whether to cringe for her, whether they were just laughing at the stupidity of it. The fact that she just would not get out the way. So in the end, the boys just blocked her. There were several people saying that they wished that they'd accidentally dropped the trophy on her head. But I won't go that far. That would be pretty mean. But it would be kind of comical at the same time. She just was not going to let those boys have that moment. She was not going to let Harry have his moment. He's got nothing of his own. It's all been Meghan's schemes, Meghan's ideas, and he's finally got Polo back in his life. And there she is doing pap strolls every day. And even this moment, he couldn't even hold a trophy up. Whether it was staged for Netflix or not, I don't know. But she just couldn't let him have that moment by himself. But yeah, do I really feel sorry for either one of them? No, not really. That's why I thought I'd share the video with you. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. As I said, it was a short video. I will be back with you tomorrow to talk about the reality TV show, my thoughts on that, the movie premiere, and some other wonderful little snippets that have come out. So I will see you guys then. Take care for now. Bye.
If you like my video, please remember to like and subscribe. Please, angry typist, you will be blocked, so save your fingers the time. If you would like to buy me a coffee, please go to my About page and click the link. Love, Taz.